Hi Libra, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I of course want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as always keep in mind it is general, so just take what resonates, and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this reading, not just following when I post it. But with that said and done, also don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below. But I did hear the message before beginning the reading of I'm driving the struggle bus, hop on board, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if the next 48 does entail you struggling from time to time, or for some due to, I want to say Mercury retrograde, depending on when you're watching this, to the fullest extent. But it does feel like a productive next 2 days with some healing wrapped up in it all the meanwhile. Bear with me. Let's do some shuffling and see what we get from the Mystic Mondays. Okay, that was the absolute worst shuffle. I do feel like there's one of not multiple moments where you feel off, you feel a bit nervous. Try to cleanse your energy if need be. But the Five of Cups coming out, because I feel like there's part of you, if not you fully in the next 48, expecting the worst, focusing on the negativities, the imperfections. There's a need to recognize that there's a lot of positives to be appreciated, to be recognized, to be grateful for at this time, but feeling a bit difficult, say when you're spiritually messed with, energy is affecting you negatively, you're just feeling out of it, off, you may, trip at a certain point, and this leaves you feeling a bit distraught and potentially a little bit embarrassed. But I do feel as if there's going to be a focus for some on, if you look at that imagery, a sunset and or a sunrise, and this being a moment of peace, serenity, and appreciation for you. There's a feeling that you are naturally manifesting quite easily at this time. And so when you do slip into this Five of Cups way of viewing things and thinking about things, reflecting even, just tread carefully, because we don't want to see you manifesting more of what is feeling annoying or just a bit difficult at this time. And again, there is a lot working out for you, and things are happening as they're meant to. You need to trust that. What else do we have? The Ace of Swords coming out. Okay. I don't know why I'm feeling like just lining these up, but it is a time of clarity, a time of you needing to feel at certain points that you're conquering what you're meant to when you're meant to, okay? Because it feels like you might try to accomplish something and then you slip up, or it feels delayed, it feels impossible, you're spiritually messed with, energy does affect you once again. There's noise factors to be coped with, to be dealt with. But without a doubt, there's going to be a highlight on the fact that this is a very spiritual time for you, some of which might be going through a spiritual awakening, some of which might be feeling an increase in your spirituality. But at the very, very least, there is a true heightening of your intuition and your third eye opening even. So a need to utilize this to your advantage when steering clear of people, places, situation, when deciding how to go about accomplishing something, who to, again, associate yourself with and who to steer clear of, when to get stuff done. I do feel as if how to better your energy in that moment. You know yourself best. But there's going to be a reminder that the ball is in your court when it comes to an upcoming change. All right. Say you're looking to acquire a new opportunity for work. It could be in regards to a connection that you have at hand or will moving forward. But this change will benefit you as long as you trust what you feel, your intuition, what Spirit's guiding you to see, to notice, to better understand, and to, through it all, remember the ball's in your court. The power lies within you is what I'm hearing. Don't let that power dissipate due to your perspective, all the meanwhile. But the Seven of Pentacles, because I feel like it's like you do want to get things done, right? So you have to work your job, run your business, you name it, clean up around the house, take care of your loved ones for some. But then there's just a vibe of you kind of not really feeling into it, connected to it 100%. It's like this disconnected sort of, I'll do what I have to do way about accomplishing whatever it is for you. Does that make sense? You might even find when you're connecting with certain people, whether it's through social media, online, in person, you name it, it's like you do want to connect with them once again, but then you kind of feel disconnected from the conversation, from their energy. It's like you're just kind of feeling separated from situations, interactions, occurrences, and it's like it's Mercury retrograde, okay, for a lot drawn to the reading. It's your spirituality, energy affecting you. It's you just kind of going through healing all the meanwhile, And you might even gain more clarity in regards to how things are affecting you and why that's leaving you feeling as I was just describing. Anyways, but there is a feeling that in the next 48, when you water something of importance for you, it will thrive, grow, prosper for you, bring you abundance. But I also feel like there's just kind of a, interesting, they're saying with this little imagery right here, a bit of a wavy vibe about the next 48, where you might feel like you're kind of going up against a current, okay? Or you're just kind of needing to ride the waves at certain points, the ups and downs, the twists and turns. You feeling coming off being perceived as very stoic, even if you're not showing your face in that content, or people are, you know, say texting you, messaging you, so they're not seeing you in person or through that situation. It feels like you're being perceived as somebody who's just going through it, or just kind of being affected by a lot, and so therefore, or both, and so therefore you are coming off in a bit of a serious mood, for at least for the most part. But there are going to be moments in the next 48 where you do laugh it off, have some fun even if those are very minor moments for you, or moment for some, and it's going to be of importance. It means the world to your inner self, your higher self, your energy, all the meanwhile. I do feel like there's going to be specific levels of content, even music, I want to say for some, that's going to help you heal. It reminds me of when I'm drawn to watch certain Reiki healers on TikTok Live, and it helps me immensely. Even the connecting with certain people and that individual, the healer themselves through the chatting, right? It just helps so much. And so it may not be an exact healing content per se. It could just be something funny or something soothing, right? Or just even clarity coming through in one way, shape, or form, or multiple ways. But it's going to be beneficial for you all the meanwhile. I feel like these aren't straight. Spirit's saying, do not strive for perfection in the next 48, even though some of which might, because this in and of itself might add to the frustration, the annoyance, all the meanwhile. Look at that, another ball in your core imagery. But I do feel like some of which are thinking about a new investment and or a new job, one leading to another potentially, but you feeling kind of, again, out of it at certain points. But even in that moment or those moments, I feel like you're still glowing all the meanwhile. Let's continue. Bear with me as I did lose storage. Had a lack of storage rather. Anyways, the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like you're being noticed. There are other moments where you're not being noticed and this feels refreshing. It may even be desired, right? Not wanting to be in the spotlight. But Spirit's saying, remember, as a Libra, naturally you do draw in attention, even if it makes you nervous at times. But I feel like it's a 48-hour period where things are connecting, all right? Things are making more sense. I do feel like you are better understanding what you're going through once again, and you're better understanding yourself and how you're changing, growing as a soul, okay, on a core level. But I do feel like in the midst of spending certain moments, if not the full 48 alone, you are thinking about doing what's right for you. Could be in regards to what makes you nervous, who makes you nervous, you name it. Whether that's a move of residence, a change in connection, a relationship, it could be more so in regards to a change in your career. And I feel like even if you're thinking about an upcoming change, if not multiple, that could potentially come to be, you're also thinking about past change, right? What did you leave behind? What did you even achieve due to that change, okay? Stuff of that nature is going to come to mind and take a focus for multiple reasons. I feel like it's a time of preparation and healing all the meanwhile. Let's look at this, the Devil card. Yeah, I feel like you need to have patience when it comes to certain levels of toxicity, annoyances, again, that struggle bus that you're driving. But it feels like naturally that the fact that your reading started with that message of you driving the bus and saying, hop on board, even though you are struggling, there's a focus through it all, or just in general, on you being a leader, a guider, somebody who guides other people, but at times needs that guidance from your intuition, your higher self, and even your spirit guides, right? And also hearing nobody's perfect. Again, don't strive for imperfection, but you could be thinking about your options, all that you have on your plate still that you have to accomplish moving forward. Don't stress it. I wouldn't be surprised if some of which drawn to the reading are looking through certain profiles on online dating apps or sites, or one in particular. And then I also feel like, once again, someone, if not multiple people drawn to the reading, are looking for a new position for work. To pull from the Find Your Happy deck, I don't overthink my current situation. Beautiful. It's going to be a definite reminder in the next 48, because I feel like whatever situation that is for you, if not multiple situations, there are times where, again, you're focusing on the negatives, the imperfections, and what isn't working out in your favor. But it's in those moments where you need to check oneself and not overthink and realign your focus, your mindset towards the positives, okay, and the possibilities moving forward. New choices bring new results, okay? This coming through when it comes to certain levels of reflecting, when it comes to thoughts of the future. Bear with me as I struggle to the furthest extent. And I'm open and willing to live my life in new ways. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll definitely see you next time.